My name is Margaret Ledwith. I am the Facilitator and Sustainability Manager at the Innovation Academy at UCD. We are responsible for a postgraduate certificate in innovation and entrepreneurship. And we work in a collaborative manner with Trinity College Dublin and also most recently Queen's University in Belfast. All in all, I think two main takeaways for me, or two main things I've learned. One we already knew, and that is that entrepreneurship is a state of mind. It's a way of thinking. And the second takeaway for me is that we need to redefine entrepreneurship and take it out of the purely commercial sphere. And understand that it is a very good vehicle and tool for social development, for social advancement, and for solving some of the really big problems that we have in the world. One of the talks that I found really inspiring was by, I forget his name, the CEO of Nokia. Exactly, and you can say it and I can't. I think, he has a number of very important messages that we need to begin to embrace in Europe. One being that we don't matter much anymore compared to the rest of the world. And I think that's very important because that sets us a number of challenges as a society. He also spoke a lot about the role of entrepreneurship and pointed out that the Arab Spring actually arose because one person on the street was not allowed to sell something. And because of that, we have had this huge upheaval and disruption in the world, which, as all disruption is, it's painful, but it will bring good at the end of it. So I think that was very impressive. And I loved Ferdinando's Magic workshop because I think we forget to use our intuition and our instinct a lot, and it's very important in entrepreneurship to access those softer skills as well. And his way of using magic to address that is novel and says a lot about how we're trying to change the face of education and entrepreneurship education.
So great. What will you take home and implement now that you
immediately contacts. It has been fantastic for that. A network of like-minded people. We're very often quite isolated, and particularly people like myself who are practitioners and not from an academic background, it can be quite isolating. So I now have a new set of friends and like-minded people that I can draw on for inspiration and also for support when we're trying to battle regulations. So that certainly. And for me, also a highlight was speaking to Ash, who's one of the design students here. And he pointed out some very important things, that there's a generation there for whom entrepreneurship is about social values as well as commercial values. And I think we forget that. And I think that's very important. And it's something I would like to impart to my students as well and allow them to be free to think that way, and it's good and supportive. Those are my things.
Would you recommend REE to practitioners?
Absolutely. Personally, I think one of the areas where REE could improve is to have a little bit more outreach to the practitioner community and to entrepreneurs, perhaps also to the students, give them more of a voice. I think from an academic perspective, there's a lot of representation from academia here, and it's great because it's not the normal representation. But I think the challenge is to get academia, industry and practitioners and students all speaking a common language, and only then will we really make things happen. And I think REE is a great vehicle for that if we can just bring in those two elements a little more.